Give us a ring as soon as you hear anything, yeah?
That won't let me anywhere near, to be honest.
You did the right thing.
First bit of praise I get in the job, and it has to come at Sam's expense.
Look, no one's expecting you to put my family before your job.
That's exactly what they want.
You helped Sam. And, you know, you got praise from upstairs.
Yeah,
Family's still talking to you. You're going to be chief inspector by Christmas, so what's the problem?
Look, I better go. I'll try and find out how he's getting on. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's Samson?
Just answer the question.
I'm not answering anything else until I know how he is.
If you want to see your kid, all you have to do is to tell me what really happened.
Mr. Pollard guarantees the rent on my house. He said he'd lend me some more money, so I went to get it.
Armed with a shotgun?
I weren't thinking about the gun.
Yeah, right.
I forgot I had it, honest.
None of this ties in with Mr. Metcalfe's statement.
Yeah, well, he's lying.
Sam.
I'm not saying anything else until I've seen Samson.
Got a visitor today, then?
He's been dolling himself up all morning. Better not be on my account.
Have a good one.
Cheers, I will.
Anybody would think you were getting out today?
Look at that. How could you not be happy?
Everything sorted out with her and the copper?
Yeah, it was just a drink. I trust her.
You were a lucky man.
I know.
Oh, my mum!
You okay?
No, not really.
Where are you going?
I was off to visit Andy, but the car's in the garage and I'm going to miss it now.
Jump in.
Oh, are you allowed to pick up hitchhikers?
All right, have it your way. I'm arresting you for jaywalking. Gonna get in, or do I have to get the cuffs out?
Doyle.
Sir?
We need to make sure this charge is watertight.
Right.
Go and have a word with David Metcalfe. See if he's sticking to his story.
The doctor says he's much better now.
Yeah, well, we'll keep an eye on him anyway, won't we, love?
Oh,
I'm sorry that Colin was so unfamiliar with your case last night. If I'd been around, I'd have made sure Samson came home with you.
Sam's not going to be too happy about it when he gets out.
Oh, ring me when he does. I better be here.
Well, we just want to thank you so much for all you've done. We're just so happy that he's back here with us.
Will I live?
Forever if it stays this long. I've never seen a man of your age make such a good recovery.
That's because I'm in such capable hands. Nicola.
Surprised you're in. Thought you'd be off out with David all day.
He's busy at the factory this morning, so Cindy has the pleasure of my company. We'll meet up with David at some point, won't we?
Yeah, whatever you say.
I'd like a word with my husband, if that's all right with you. I've got a proposition for you.
Oh, yes.
I want to expand the business.
Good idea.
Take on more commercial customers, employ more staff, consolidate in Leeds and then further afield.
What's stopping you?
I need £10,000.
I haven't got that kind of money to bandy about on a whim.
I'll draw up a business plan.
The answer's no. All my money's tied up at the moment. I'm sorry.
You pay for these? Call it 15. What, for a few sandwiches? Tea and coffee? Oh. Well, how about a discount, seeing as it's for the benefit of the village? Yeah, well, it was going to be 20. Not going to be long, are you? It's a busy time of day.
Will be as long as it takes.
Are we ready? Things to do.
Right, ladies, thank you all for coming. I'm sorry I'm late.
No, I wouldn't for much of the world, love.
Yes. Right, we're all here to discuss the content of our village show.
Yes, well, I've been doing some research, and I think that what we really should have...
Yes, Pearl, we're going to come to you in a minute, OK?
But you said I'd to come up with ideas.
Yes, and I'm looking forward to hearing them. But not before I tell you a few things that I think are really important, in no particular order. Dog show, bread making, cake baking, watercolours, jam and marmalade, vegetables, giant, fruit crafts, dressmaking, tug-of-war obstacle course, and orienteering. That's just the competitions.
I heard you have been busy.
What sort of cakes?
I don't know, any cakes.
Right, well, is that everything? Because it sounds great.
Oh.
Now, anyone, come on. Oh, it just seems a shame to waste all these. And seeing as we've done and there's now doubt, I'll see you next time.
I just paid for them. Right, Pearl.
Oh, right. Well...
I hate this place. Seeing Andy makes it worth it, though.
Yeah, I'm sure he feels the same. Seeing you brighten up anyone's day.
Thanks. Appreciate the lift.
If you ever need anything, you know where to find me, yeah?
Yeah, see you.
Mr. Dingle claims there was no robbery.
Yeah, well, he would say that, wouldn't he?
Look, all we're doing is confirming that the details in your original statement are correct.
Of course they are.
Sam Dingle is no armed robber.
Well, you're doubting the word of your own son.
I'm merely suggesting he may have misinterpreted Sam's actions.
He walked in here with a shotgun and then walked out with the money.
He threatened you with it, did he? Or did he?
I'll do the questions if you don't mind.
I offered to lend him some money.
Yeah, I'm just interested in your son's statement at the moment.
Well, it's obvious he came in to get it, not thinking that David would panic at the sight of something which is so second nature to a Dingle. A gun full of birdshot.
Yeah, would you mind giving us a moment?
So you can agree to your answers and frame an innocent man?
Mr. Pollard.
You got it wrong, didn't you? Admit it. He came in here to take up my offer of a loan, not even aware he had the gun.
Hey, don't put words into his mouth.
It is not too late to make up for your mistake. David!
Perhaps he's right. Maybe he wasn't trying to rob me.
And you're willing to make a new statement to that effect?
Yeah.
My mother had a secret fruitcake recipe. Mwah! She left it to me in a will. Won competitions far and wide. I have a recipe of my own. You wouldn't be too disappointed if you took second place, would you?
No more than you would, I'm sure.
In my experience, the further ahead you make them, the better they turn out.
They're mature with age.
I never did.
In fact, I'm going to go and see that I've got everything.
Don't often see you in here.
Let's make up for lost time. Bring us 2 salads, please.
2 salads. And a drink?
I'll have a coffee, please.
Mineral water. What's your charity?
Oh, Happy Smile Children's Foundation.
Very good.
Disadvantaged kids. We raise money to try and give them more advantages.
Right.
Won't be long.
What are you looking at?
Wondered if you'd heard anything.
That's Sam Dingle.
Was he all right?
Ask him yourself.
I can see him.
Gonna have to release him. Witness retracted his statement.
Okay.
Look at the devil that family has. Just when you think you got one of them, they manage to wriggle out of your grasp.
So he didn't do it then?
Just so we're clear. I don't trust you. Never have, never will.
Why do I take that as a compliment?
Don't push it with me, Donna, because one of these days...
What's going on? Done. All right, both of you. My office, straight after lunch.
Sorry about the phone call, babe. Some guy came over and cut me off because he didn't want to wait his turn.
Are you getting a hard time?
Nothing I can't handle.
Well, is he in here? I'm not going to do anything. I just want to know what he looks like.
Behind me, black hair.
He's looking over.
Ignore him.
Look, you're not going to get into any trouble, are you? Because I want you out of here as soon as possible.
Do we have to spend the entire visit talking about Charlie?
Sorry. Think about you all the time. I miss you.
I'm so happy you're here, you know.
Sit down.
Why is he staring at me?
Just forget about him. He's nothing.
David Metcalf changed his statement. He agrees with your version.
So I can go?
You've still got to face charges for breaking and entering and handling a firearm without a licence, so no, you can't go.
She asks after you, not like in a sad way. She knows you love her and that you're coming back. You can't worry about us, you know. Coping a lot better than I thought we would.
You're doing brilliant.
Doesn't mean I'm not missing you every second.
I know.
So depressing in here, and
Well, you get used to it after a bit.
look, we've got our whole lives ahead of us. I want our wedding to be the best it possibly can be, and I'm going to remember it forever.
It will be.
But in here,
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
about marrying you? No, never. It's just, I've been thinking, and because I love you so much, I just want it to be really lovely.
Well, so do I.
I want it to be somewhere really special for us. You know, I haven't spent all my life fantasising about marrying the man I love in a medium security prison.
It's all been arranged.
And
what about Sarah? This is for her as much as us.
That's it. Visiting time's over, thank you.
Look, she's fine. It makes no difference to her whether we're married or not. And at least if we wait, she can be bridesmaid.
You can't pull out now.
Look, I want to be married to you, Andy, more than anything. It just means that we have to wait. And you'll be glad that we did.
Joe.
Sorry, time to leave.
Just wait a minute.
Now.
Joe.
Sorry I'm late. Unavoidably detained.
Thank you very much. You stopping?
Yeah, just a coffee.
I'd like to leave a tip.
Oh, thank you very much.
How much should I give?
10% of the bill.
15% at the customer's discretion.
Pick a number.
£20.
20 quid. What did you eat?
You can do better than that. Go on. Something really outrageous.
10,000.
That sounds about right.
What? Are you having me on?
Are you serious?
I never joke about money, do I, David?
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. Payable to the Happy Smile Children's Foundation.
Was that it then?
God bless you in this day.
Aye.
See you soon. Are you all right, son?
What are you doing here?
We've come to take you home.
Going to social services to pick Samson up.
He's at home with Lisa. Feeling much better.
Well, I said I didn't want you anywhere near him.
Look, he's been asking after you. Come on, Sammy, let's get you home.
All right. How was your visit? What was that all about? Nothing. What were they saying?
You've been in here long enough to know who's worth listening to.
Keith.
Did Joe say anything about how she got in today?
You what?
It's obviously not true then.
What is?
People are saying she got a lift in from a copper.
She can't have done, though, eh? She'd have mentioned it, wouldn't she?
I think that was the most generous thing I've ever seen.
Well, that's one word for it.
For what?
It's not important.
Well, you give away that much money and hardly blink an eye. I have to say, you've got style.
Donald?
I just left a generous tip for Viv at the cafe, that's all.
What a waste of money. How much?
It doesn't matter.
David?
It was £10,000.
No. Really? How much?
It was for a charity.
The money you didn't have to bandy about on a whim.
I believed in the cause.
Like you didn't believe in me. Ring up and stop the cheque.
I wouldn't dream of it.
I'll do it for you.
Not possible.
How dare you give so much money away to Viv's useless charity? Are you completely mad?
Actually, it was Cindy who chose the amount.
I was joking.
You throw away a fortune just to show off to your home help.
Let me give you a little lesson in business. Firstly, it doesn't do the company's image any harm to be seen to be generous. Secondly, charity donations are tax deductible and will actually save me money. And most importantly, it's a good cause that I'm happy to support. Any objections?
Hiya, son, you all right?
Oh, Daddy's here. He's been fine.
What's she doing here?
She's just here to help.
Right, we're off home.
Oh.
You can't.
No, you can't because Carl's moved back in.
Eh? Well, we'll go and stay with Joe up at Butler's then. Where's his things?
I should let you know that if you take Samson off anywhere again, there's a strong chance that we might have to keep him for the long term. Best stay here for the foreseeable, Sam. See how it goes.
Here he is. Who do your girlfriend's been hanging around with?
Come on, Andy.
Way she looked at you, all innocent. You'd never guess she was knocking off a copper while you're safely banged up in here.
Yeah, I'll leave it, Andy. Come on, let's go.
Or maybe you asked her to. See if she'd put it about. Help you get out.
Come on! Come on!
Run again! Run again! Run again! Come on! Come on!
Go on! Move!
Step away. Step away. Are you all right? Who did this? Just tell me who did it, son.
It's not really good enough, is it? Acting like a couple of school kids. He's got more experience than you. You should show him some respect.
I'm sorry.
And you're meant to be setting her a good example.
Yesterday, she made a mistake.
And you didn't.
Not that I'm aware of.
All right, Donna, thank you. You can go.
Don't you want to hear my...
Out.
Don't be too hard on her.
The whole thing was your fault. She's on probation. You're responsible for her actions.
With respect, sir.
She's young. She made a mistake. She needs some guidance, but she shows promise, all right? So, get off her back, please, Constable.
Yes, sir.
It's almost impossible to get 5 minutes alone with you.
Yeah, well, we can't talk in here.
He's in the garden with Cindy.
Yeah, could come in any minute.
Not content with keeping you away from me, started to fritter away all my inheritance as well.
He gave it to charity. I think that's pretty decent, if you ask me.
Don't start liking him. You're supposed to be on my side.
Yes, I am.
There's nothing he's not capable of. And he's ruining my life.
Oh, calm down.
This can't carry on. I'm not going to let it. I'm sorting this out once and for all.
fine. Well, I've got a sprained arm and I hit my head, but apart from that, I'm sorry I took him all this way again.
Who did this? Is it anything to do with that guy at visiting time?
Look, it's not your fault. You don't know how prison works.
What do you mean?
Well, being friendly with a copper doesn't exactly go down well here.
Is it because I got a lift in with Ross?
No, it's because Charlie's a nutter.
I'm so sorry, Anne. Look at you.
I feel better than I look.
You do know there's absolutely nothing going on between me and Ross, don't you?
I know.
I missed the bus and he gave us a lift in and if you hadn't, I wouldn't have seen you.
Look, I don't care how you got here. Being in here, it's really messing with my head. Everyone telling you...
Telling you what?
Forget it.
No, Andy, what?
Well, they say that when you're inside, all the wives and the girlfriends, they're not faithful.
Look, you know that's not true.
There's nothing to do here. All you do is think of the worst all the time. I need to know that you love me.
No, I do. I just want to be married to you, and I don't care where. I just want us to get on with it as soon as we can. That's if you still want to.
You don't have to.
I want to, really.
Vernon's got some dubious plans for the pub, and Steve's not impressed in Coronation Street next tonight. Then kids making hoax calls put lives in danger in the bill at 8. And later, has Lindsay now turned police informer? She's in big trouble in the last in the series of Honest, tonight at 9.